Hey everyone, okay, so today is a new tip, and this is regarding eyeshadow and your eye primer. Now most people know what primers are. They're there to add longevity to your eyeshadow and a more beautiful colour payoff, and they work. However, most people just apply eye primer and then their eyeshadow, and then they wonder why it's difficult to blend and why things aren't working the way they were. So I'm going to show you how to really apply eye primer, and this works beautifully. And then I'll kind of hopefully answer a couple of questions as we go along. So you're going to pick your eye primer. It doesn't matter if it's tinted or if it's a clear one. I'm just going to use this one because it's the first one that I picked up. It's by Natasha Denona and it's a really good one. So I'm just going to apply eye primer, and this has a tint to it, all over my eyelid, and then I'm going to blend it and blend it out. So I'm just using a triangular sponge. This isn't damp, I'm just applying it neat. In fact, for this tutorial, we're going to use a bit more. Why not? So apply your eye primer and blend it out with your fingers or a sponge. It really doesn't matter. Now we would just go about applying our eyeshadow, except for the things that I just mentioned. Now what you want to do is, if you're going to apply a liquid foundation or concealer or a cream, you apply that now over the eye primer. Just trust me. Now I've got mineral foundation on, so I'm going to apply the mineral foundation on. So I'm now going to apply this all over that eye primer. If you're using a cream or a powder or a cream or a liquid, apply that, then powder your lid. Now I know people are going to be thinking, well, that is, oh, it's strobing slightly. I can see it strobing slightly in my monitor. I'm so sorry about that. Most people think that if you've powdered it, you're going to take away the whole aspect of using that primer, but you won't. There are a couple of reasons. One, when we don't apply our foundation color or concealer on our eyelids, oftentimes in photos, this area can look a little bit, what's the word? Like it's a universe all to itself, because there's no skin color under it. It's our own skin color. No matter how good our foundation is, it doesn't match perfectly. By applying foundation on, you're not going to have that halo effect that you can see in photos. Second of all, it gives for a more beautiful blend. It is true, you won't get the same identical color payoff as a neat primer, but it will be better than if you didn't use it. Even though we've now applied a layer of foundation and powder over it, you'll still get better color payoff, and the longevity side of it will still be there. Just trust me on that. But that's how I would go about it. Apply your primer, then put your foundation, your concealer, or your cream or powder foundation over it, powder the lid, and then start to apply your eyeshadow. And trust me, in pictures and photographs, your eye area will look more beautiful and more a part of your face than kind of just staying and standing out there alone. There you go, that's my tip. Now, apologies again for the strobing. I haven't got my settings right, but I'll make sure they are next time. Leave your comments down there, and I'll see you all soon. Bye-bye.